Hi there, I'm Andy Hillier, and today's guitar lesson is going to be on Male Fantasy by Billie Eilish. It's a lovely little song. It's easy to play on the guitar. I've done a full playthrough on a separate video, so I'll leave a link to that in the description and probably put a card above, whichever side it goes. Today I'm going to teach you how to play the whole song all the way through. Just before I do though, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, give me a like on the video, leave me some comments in the comment section, including any songs you want to learn, where in the world you're from. And if you love what I'm doing and you want to support me, you can support me on Patreon. I'll leave a link to that in the description down below. I'll also put the tabs for this on there so you can print them out. So you're going to need a capo for this one. Standard tuning, but the capo is on the 7th fret, fret number 7. Okay, so we'll take it line by line. The first line slowly goes like this. Okay, so I'm actually playing this with my fingers. You could play it with a plectrum or you can play it with fingers, no problem. Okay, the first chord is a C add 9, which you're going to put your little finger, E3, third finger on B3, second finger on A3, and first finger on D2. And you're going to hold that through the whole bar. We're going to play, if you're doing it with fingers, play the A string, the G, B, and E on the first hit. And then I'm just strumming down with my index finger from the D string on the second hit, so it goes. It doesn't matter if you're playing plectrum, just do 2 downstrokes on that. And then I'm going to go up, down, and then on the last hit, I take my first and second fingers off and just do an upstroke. So the first bar slowly goes. And then we're going to play the open A string. Hammer a first finger onto A2, and it's into this G chord. So all you need to do is put your second finger on E3 nearest to your face, and the little finger and the third finger stay on the same place. So that's that G chord. So starting bar 2, you get, and then up, down, up. So bars 1 and 2 together go. Then we go to a D chord, which is your second finger on E2, first finger on G2, third finger on B3, and it's going to go down, down, up, and you notice on that last up, I take my fingers off and we're just playing the open strings. So bar 3, you've got, and the last bar is E minor, which is your second finger, A2, third finger, D2, and down, down, up, down, up. So the whole of the first line goes like this. On to the second line of the intro, we're going to play, so go back to the C add 9 and play the A, D strings, and then the G, B and the E at the same time. So you get, then up, down, up. Move to the G chord, and similar idea, E, A, then you hit the D and G strings, or just a D string, doesn't matter. Could be that, or we could go all the way down, that last chord, and then up, down, up, to a D chord, down, down. And then watch out for this, look at the top number, on the highest E string, which is actually the string nearest to the floor, but, so it goes to fret 3 there, you'll see it goes to a D sus4 chord. So you add your little finger, where it says 3 on the E string, so that's a D sus4, add the little finger so, to the D chord, and we do 2 hits on that, and back to the D chord. So you've got to watch out on the D chords, when it goes to a 3, that's D sus2. So that bar 7 goes, so 2 Ds, 2 D sus4s, normal D, and into the next bar, 2 more Ds, another 2, and then it comes off. So bars 7 and 8 go. So the whole line. And that takes us to the verse. Now this first line of the verse is very similar to what we've just played. So it starts with the C add 9, again doing it as an arpeggio and then hitting the chord. and then up, down, up. Same with the G. D chord. Just down, down, up, and taking the fingers off, and then E minor. Down, down, up. So let's play the first line of the verse. Here we go. Now the second line of the verse starts the same. C add 9 to G. Then we go into a D chord, and it's going to go D, D, 2 D sus4s, then back to D, 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 open. So it's like the second line that we played. So you get bars 15 and 16. So let's play the whole of that line. So those two lines of the verse then repeat. So you can see at the end of this line you've got double lines and double dots. So you go back to the previous line, which also has double lines, double dots at the beginning, and play both those lines again, which takes us to the bridge. So the bridge starts with an A minor chord, which is your first finger B1, second finger D2, third finger G2, and the same sort of rhythm: down, down, up, then to E minor. D, and then does this C add 9, but I haven't put my little finger on for this one. Just third finger B3, second finger on A3, first finger on D2, and just down, down, and then take your second finger off and move your first finger up a string, and it plays that chord there. So you go. Okay, so the whole of that first line of the bridge goes. On to the next line, we've got the A minor, E minor, then you've got D, D, D sus4 to D, D sus4, and then just pull your little finger off into the bar 24 so it hits that fret 2, and then you're going to hit the D chord. So bars 23 and 24 go. So the whole of that line goes. And that takes us to the chorus. Now the chorus, we've got this bit. So this little line, we're going to play the open E and A2 at the same time. Then move the finger up to A, from A2 to E2, and play the open A string as well. Then E3 and A2 at the same time. And then A2 and the open D. And then into the next bar, bar 26, we've got A3 and D2. So bars 25 and 26 go. 27 and 28 are the same. 29 starts the same as 25, we've got. And then the next bar, bar 30, is slightly different. It goes, which is playing A3 and D2. A2 and D, back to A3 and D2, and move up 2 frets to A5 and D4, then hits an E minor chord, and then a D chord. And that's the whole of the chorus. It literally just plays straight through that. And then it plays the next line, which is the same as the first line of the verse, and then it just jumps back to and plays from the verse all the way through the verse, including repeats, plays the bridge once through, plays the chorus twice through, and then that's the whole song. Well, hopefully you've enjoyed this little guitar lesson. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, it really does help me out. Give me a like on the video, leave me some comments in the comment section, let me know what you thought of the video, let me know where in the world you're from, let me know what songs I should do next, and if you love what I'm doing and you want to support me and you want to print the tabs off for this, I'll put them on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description down below. Thanks for watching this. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.